and welcome to another Review Room tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the Emails tab. Now in this particular tab, there's a few things that you'll be able to do. So by default, all emails from the system are sent from Review Room. So when users first sign up, obviously we're going to confirm their email address. So what happens is an applicant first signs up, and then they're going to get an email from Review Room saying confirming their registration. This email by default comes from Review Room, and we recommend that it be left as that because it is an external application that's emailing them and confirming their registration information. However, if you'd like, you can also change that. This is only an option obviously for enterprise accounts. But again, we don't recommend changing that, but if you have certain branding requirements, you can change it. The other email here is the support email address. Now, one of the things that, and one of the big differentiators actually with Review Room is that we can go ahead and essentially respond to all support tickets coming from both applicants and reviewers in your Review Room. So that's a major load off of you because you don't have to worry if on a weekend or evening someone from your applicants or your reviewers sends you a support request, because we handle all technical support requests, and that in itself is invaluable. With that said, sometimes we've had actually only one case of this before, and while we don't recommend it, the option is still there for those that have the enterprise white label branding add-on, which is to specify your own support email address. And if you do specify your own support email address, then essentially you can type it in there and your applicants and your reviewers can contact you directly. Now, we should also mention that, I mean, if it's a issue or a question about the competition process itself, they're always going to email you directly anyway, but for technical support, we like to take that on because we've developed all the processes internally and have all the resources to give stellar support and take that whole process on for you. But if you'd like to handle it yourself, by all means, that's how you would do it. Now, the registration email section, this is the email that is going to get sent out to users upon signing up. So you can basically use this section here and send out your registration emails in that format. Again, because this is an email section, if you're translating this, then you have to provide translation, create your emails as bilingual messages so that they are essentially in both languages, or if you have multiple languages, make sure to add in text for multiple languages. Now, this email goes out to users upon it goes out to potential team members when a user adds them as a team member. So essentially, once a team member is added, what will happen is that, for example, I'll go in as an applicant and then I'll add a team member to my account, and that team member will get an email, and this is the email that they will get. Now, the recommendation email, I would say out of all the emails on the system, usually most of our clients don't modify any of the text that we provide in this section. The only time that we've really seen them modify text is specifically for recommenders. So when an applicant goes in and provides the email address of the recommender that will submit a recommendation letter for them, the recommender will get an email, and this is the email that they will get. Sometimes, actually more often than not, we've seen organizations, especially colleges and universities, customize this section so that they can basically send more detailed information to the recommender, letting them know that this is from a university or college, and some detailed information about that. So the other thing I was going to say is there's also a reset button. So if you make a mistake and change something in the default emails and you want to revert back to whatever the originals were, you could always click on reset default emails, right? And then it'll change to whatever the defaults were. Now, if I scroll back up, there's also one more thing, which is all of these custom fields that are located here. So these are some of the fields that you can include in your email messages, and essentially the system will automatically mail merge them in, and for example, it will replace the correct field for any one of the people that is getting emailed. So that's actually pretty much it for the email section. Stay tuned, and for the next tab, we'll talk about page text. Thanks very much, and see you in the next tutorial.